And nowadays, from these receivers,
only 35. The Dolphins lined up in the pistol. 1st and 10. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Dolphins come out. 2 tight ends on the field. 2nd and 10. Out of the pocket. First touchdown. The early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
They're having a good feeling as a football team.
The Dolphins in the pistol formation. Miller has the catch. Miller's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
2nd down, 4 to go. Miller with the reception. And he gains maybe 3.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hand.
The Dolphins from the 32. It's caught by Landry. And Davis is there to take him down.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
That's a gain of 6.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Miller's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 2nd down and 4. Lamar Miller has the catch.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of a couple that time.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first. The Dolphins will approach this play from out of the pistol. Touchdown. Early in the second, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what? The one team that's behind's got to decide to do. They're going to have to come out here and fight because it's pretty evident the team that just...
The Dolphins offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Clutch catch. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
The football rests at the 44. Two tight ends on the field here. The Dolphins have it at the 44. Going for the deep ball. He caught it. And Revis in on the tackle.
It's just not done enough, I think, in the league anymore. Everybody's so careful. But look what can happen. You can have the perfect throw, the perfect catch, and a big play.
First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
First down and 10. They go down. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown today.
The fade route, it's a big part of every offense now in the NFL. We see it here. Look at the receiver. Pins the defender inside. Beautiful throw to the outside. Fade for a touchdown.
Dolphins taking the field on offense, coming off a touchdown on their last drive, Phil.
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh, is he on target today.
Davis is there that time for the tackle. The Dolphins line up in the pistol. 2nd and 6. Launching it deep, and they can't connect.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
It's a two tight end formation. 3rd and 6. Going to be a penalty here. It's intercepted.
Offense.
The penalty. The Dolphins offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play for the offense.
The Dolphins, 1 timeout remaining.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Almost intercepted.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
And goal from the 6. It makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling.
The Dolphins offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Miller's lined up in a single back formation. First down at the 24. Looking long. And they can't connect.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Dolphins come out in the pistol.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Second and long. Launches it down the field. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. And seeing these stats is really just another big day for this quarterback, Phil.
Well, they say it's a quarterback-driven league, and it is, Jim. Everything is there to help the quarterback play well. And all I can say about this guy, he's driving well today.
It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the first snap after the big play. And the give to Lamar Miller. Gains 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Jets lined up in the nickel. Second down and 6. They run the counter play. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. So we'll use a timeout here early in the second half. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. The Jets go with the dime formation here on defense. The Dolphins from the 22. Cameron had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Dolphins from the 22. Going for the home run. But it's incomplete.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a third and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Dolphins from the 22. Could have been intercepted.
The Dolphins put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on third and long, and they were ready for it.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The Dolphins from the 22. Has Cameron.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
Now 1st and 10. And there's Cameron. And gains maybe 4.
The Jets defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there, and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Complete. Touchdown. This